about to make some juice. Let me line it up. This is my favorite citrus juicer. There we go. All lined up. Look. Okay. And I'm about to make some juice that I'm going to put in my jars. It's going to last me for a few days, maybe. Or maybe just today. You can never tell. You can never tell. I have these giant grapefruit. Whew, that looks pretty enough to eat, really. But I'm going to go ahead and juice it. So you see it makes it pretty, it takes out all the juice. It's a beautiful grapefruit. And look how much juice I'm getting. Woo. Getting a lot of juice. This is a different color grapefruit, so that means I'm going to get different plant. Look at that. It's a lot of juice. And then I'm just going to move the lid down like that. You put the little spout down, and that takes all the juice, puts it into your container. Empties this. Look at all that. Look at all that grapefruit juice. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put it over here for right now. I'll do the next. Yes. And I got a lot that I'm doing this morning because I bought a lot. Ooh, look at that color. That is pretty. And all the juice comes out. I'm going to put the link in the description of this juicer if you're interested in it. It is my favorite citrus juicer. Hi, Laverne. How are you? What are you making? I'm just making juice this morning. I'm making grapefruit, orange, and carrot juice. And that's it. I'm just going to make that for maybe a few days I'll have it, or maybe just today. I don't know. I got a lot of grapefruits. I do know that. So, look at the pretty colors. So many different colors. Oh my God. And you just let that go and the juice comes out. to even find grapefruit juice anymore. Like in the stores. Or not in the stores, but in the restaurant. See how much juice it takes away, all the juice. It really juices it well. I am not playing about juicing this morning, okay? Get all these grapefruits juiced. Do you guys like grapefruit juice? I like to sit and eat them too. But I decided to juice. Look at the color of that thing. Oh my God, is that a beautiful color? I save all my spaghetti jars and stuff so that I can put things in there that I cook. I buy jars, but I also save them. Uh-oh. So what are y'all up to this morning? What you doing? Besides hanging out with me. Anything interesting? All different colors. Very, very juicy. Very, very juicy. And then I'm going to also make some carrot juice and some orange juice. Mix it all together. And that'll be my morning orange juice. Today, I'm making your famous raw collard green salad. My family loves it. Oh, great. That sounds good. I feel like I need to make that. That does sound yummy. I'm glad your family likes it. My family likes it too. I think the greatest compliment for me is I was at Easter dinner last year. It was an omnivore. Everybody eats meat. And somebody said that my collard green salad was the highlight of the meal. So I was like, yeah, it is. I was pretty happy about that. Uh-oh. So that was a proud moment. And stuff like that, I have to tell you, Laverne, makes me happy because this morning... Okay, well, let me start from the beginning. As my husband says, I never start from the beginning. So there's a restaurant that has been 100% plant-based. And they've had several locations, found much success, great food. And they had to close a location, maybe more than one. I know they closed one in Atlanta. So they asked, people who come there, they did a poll asking people who come there, would they mind if they added animal products into the restaurant? So a lot of vegan influencers have been making posts, kind of like dragging the restaurant for asking such a question. And me, I've been plant dominant for 30 years. So I remember when we didn't have good restaurants. So, to me, it just doesn't, I just don't care if they add animal products because I just want to eat good vegan food. So somebody saw me say something to that effect on the internet, and they told me I need to take the word vegan out of my brand name because I'm not a vegan. Well, the funny thing is, I have always said, thank you, Chris, I have always said that I'm not a vegan. I'm plant dominant. And the reason why I say that is because veganism is a political thing. It's a political stance, and they're kind of activists, and they mostly concern themselves with the protection of animals. And I love animals, and I love the environment, and I love my body, and I love teaching people how to be healthy. But I'm not an activist for animals, so therefore I'm not a vegan. I'm plant dominant. But and I'm getting to something here. I'm not taking the word vegan soul food out of my brand because I eat only vegan foods. I only eat vegan foods. So my point is this. I'm really, really glad, Laverne, if you're still here, that you're telling me how much your family enjoys one of my meals, one of my dishes, because that's all I'm here for. That's all I'm here for. I'm here so that people can learn different ways to eat fruits and vegetables. And all the rest of it, I'm not here for. So, were my feelings a little hurt when she told me I should take the word vegan out of my brand name? No, not really, but I was a little, I don't know, something. I had some feelings about it, but not 100% sure what they are. Well, maybe I just felt like I needed to defend myself and make clear who I am and who I am not. I eat vegan food. I am not a vegan. And when I hear somebody like Laverne say that she's making my collard green salad, her family loves it, that reminds me what I'm here for. I'm here to show people different ways to eat plants. And show them my neat juicer as well, Chris. No, but yeah, so that just also, I have to, you can't just always acknowledge the negative. You have to definitely acknowledge the positive. So Laverne saying that was a real positive for me this morning. I appreciate that because it reminds me of who I am, what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, why I created spaces for other people in the plant dominant movement that are not vegan, because vegans can get a little aggressive and it's not always, welcoming. So I wanted to create a welcoming space for people who are plant dominant. And you may only know me here, but I have a giant group on Facebook. It's like 500,000 people. I created about 7 years ago so that people could feel comfortable sharing their plants, their vegan food, without being feeling attacked or being picked apart and all of that. We have strict rules about keeping it encouraging. Good morning, February. How are you? So when I hear from Laverne and people like Laverne, it reminds me of what I'm doing and why I'm here. And it reminds me to not listen to people who don't understand what I'm doing and why I'm here. God, I only want what you believe for me. That's a good line that I have out of something. My daughter said something about I didn't put a link. Okay. Somewhere, whatever. That's a line that I like out of God Provides. Can you hear me, or is it still going? Hi. You're muted. Yeah. But why? Hold on. Just wanted to. Okay. Is that better? Can you hear me now? Yes, I hear you now. Okay, awesome. Good. All right. Okay, good. All right, so let me turn on. Okay, I got that plugged in. Next juicer. This is my Hurom H400, which I love. I have another juicer that you have to chop things up that I used for many years. And then I got this one, and obviously it's easier because you can put things in whole. So I'm putting in all these different colored carrots because I'm trying to get 30 variations of plants a week, and this makes it super easy when you try the tricolored carrots or tricolored anything. There's a little window right here. And when that window fills up, that means all of my juice is filled up, and I just pull it out. Like I can pull it out now. See that? Ooh, that's a beautiful juice. Look at that juice. Is that not beautiful? Look at that. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. I have this glass jar. I'm going to pour that in there. Start mixing my grapefruit with my orange and my carrot. And I clean these with vinegar. So we'll just wait for this thing to start showing juices ready. How much did you pay for this one? This one I think is around 600. 680. Sometimes they give you 100 off, 200 off. I can put a link in my bio to show you where it is. And I might even have a link for a discount. I have to see. And the reason why it's good to pay, you know, some people say, oh, that's a lot to pay for a juicer. But these cold pressing juicers, they cost more. They always cost more than a centrifugal, like a juicer type or a Breville type. But you get 40% more juice. Now, the reason why that happened is because of all of this. This is full. And so that created that pop, that, you know, that action. Sometimes I save my tuna pulp to make carrot tuna. And I might do that on the next. There we go. Should be fine now. See, look at it. It's time to pull it out. I'm mixing in here. Make sure my grapefruit is getting in there as well. Yes, carrots, tuna sounds delicious. Oh, okay. So I think I have a. I will have. Have you done beets in it? I do a lot of beet juice and I'm looking for a new one. Yes, I do beets as well. Lots of beets, and I love golden beets. Um, Now the carrot tuna recipe, I'm going to put that in the description as well because I'm pretty sure that I have that up on my channel. So now I have one jar done. Now, this lid has a little rust, so I'm going to go ahead and throw it out. Well, this one does too. See, here's the thing. This is the reason why I buy I had some plastic lids. I had some plastic lids somewhere, but I don't know what happened to them. But the reason why I save my spaghetti jars is because they don't get rusty. The lids don't get rusty, but then the ball jars sometimes get rusty, and you have to buy white lids, which white plastic lids, which I have them somewhere, but who knows where? Who the heck knows where? There's 3 people run this kitchen. How long will that last in the fridge? Well, if you pour it all the way to the top, about 5 to 7 days. But I don't keep it that long. But yeah, I've known people who do 5 to 7 days. Of course, you're going to notice the difference in freshness right away. But if you want juice or you spend a lot of money for juice, I use decanters. Oh, okay, cool. If you spend a lot of money for juice, like I do, like sometimes I'm out. I'm going to take this out. Okay. So basically, I don't have anything in there. I'm talking, and I forgot to put these last bit in there. And so that's it. What I was going to say is, I go out, and I spend so much money on juice a lot of times. So I have to, I have to make the juice. I can't be spending it all. You spend like $7, $8 for a little teeny juice. And, this is just so much more economical to do it yourself. Yes, it takes time. But having this juice in the fridge 5 to 7 days, I have no guarantee that the people at the fancy juicing restaurants and farmers markets, I don't know how long their juice has been like that. It might be set 5 to 7 days too. Anyway, I just need to save money. I'm juicing, spend too much on juice. If I'm on the go, I'll spend $9 on a skinny little bottle of juice. Let's see if I can find. I don't know what happened to my white lids. I used to have a bunch of them. We're going to use this one right here. Until I I get the proper lids for my ball lid jars. These rusty ones got to go. All right, how we doing? Looks like we're done. Let's see if there's anything left in here. My daughter taught me to lean it a little bit. I think that's all we got. Would you suggest juice, freeze them, use them later because it's only just me? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. You can freeze it and plop them inside of like a smoothie, as a smoothie base, right? If you made them into ice cubes or something, then you could use it later as a smoothie base. And then you could put like fresh greens in there, you know, or different frozen berries. You could put various things in there along with your fresh juice that you juiced. So that's also a way. All right, got it all done. Got it all done. I'm gonna move this out of the way. And then this Hurom juicer is actually really, really easy to clean up. I'm going to take this and use it for my carrot tuna. So I'm going to leave that there for right now, and then I'll get back to it in a minute. And usually you can just pull out the pieces and rinse it in the sink, and they do great. They just clean up. No big deal. You know, you're ready to use it again the next day. So I'm just gonna mix some juice. For me this morning. Sometimes I add this juice to club soda as well. My son likes to drink it, my husband likes to drink it, so I made three of those plus a glass of juice. Ooh, that's good. And then, if you want to buy in bulk, you can go to places like farmers markets. You can go to farmers market, mark down, and just come home and be ready to do it right away. I do that often. Like I go to farmers markets, get their marked down. And it's really just stuff that's kind of ugly. It's not rotten or anything. And then I just come home and I cook it and use it right away. So this is grape juice, multicolored carrots, and a little tangerine. It's really good. And that's my morning juice. I have done beets, golden beets, carrots, apples. Parsley and apple is really good together. And I'll just put this in the fridge and it'll last me a few days. Okay? I'm going to thank you so much for hanging out with me this morning. And I will see you guys the next time. Bye.